Welcome to the After Coffee Show with your host, Antonio Newton of the Newton Group. Today's special guest with American Home Shield, Homeowner Advisor, Ashley Perdue.
Hi, my name is Antonio Newton, your local realtor with the Newton Group at Coldwell Banker, and thank you for tuning in to today's episode of After Coffee. Today I have the privilege and honor of interviewing a trusted resource and friend, Ms. Ashley Perdue with American Home Shield. Welcome. How are you today?
I am doing great. Thanks, Antonio.
Thank you. I know we're busy right now in the real estate world, so I can't tell you how thankful and grateful I am that you took time out of your schedule to be able to be here with us today.
And thanks for having me. It's an honor.
You're welcome. Yeah. We're going to honor that time in your schedule, so we're going to jump right into the content. But before we do, you mind telling them a little bit about Ashley?
Yeah, most definitely. I have been with American Home Shield for 15 years.
Okay.
My family and I relocated from Georgia about 2 years ago, so we're in Lexington now.
Okay.
Yeah, so I've had a lot of experience with American Home Shield, new to this area, but definitely not new to the company.
Good. Well, we're glad to have you here. How does it feel to be a resident of South Carolina, the great state of South Carolina?
It feels good. I mean, all the great vacation spots are not too far.
That's right. Yeah. That's right. Get anywhere in less than 3 hours. Exactly. That's what I tell people. So yeah. Awesome. Well, like I said, I know you're busy, so let's just jump right in. We have some questions here talking about the home warranty process, particularly with American Home Shield and how that plays into real estate and the buying or selling process. Okay. So one of the questions I get asked is, what's the difference between a home warranty versus homeowner's insurance?
And that's a great question. I get that all the time too. And they both actually work hand in hand, Antonio.
Okay.
With homeowners insurance, they cover what might happen. With home warranty, we cover what will happen. Okay. Things that happen with properties, due to natural disasters, just acts of God or nature, that's what the homeowner's insurance pretty much deals with.
Okay.
But with home warranty, we cover the systems and appliances in the home that actually break down over time due to normal wear and tear.
Okay. So they cover different items. So really both of them are needed and vital.
They are both vital. Yes.
Okay. Awesome. So with that, is it kind of like insurance where you get a quote for the price of it or cost? How does that work?
We definitely provide quotes to homeowners. They're not negotiated, but they are quotes that we provide.
Okay.
So the prices can range anywhere as low as $525 up to $800.
Is that a month?
That's for the year.
For the year, okay.
And that's just depending on what's best, for the client.
Okay. Now, do they pay that at one time, or is it broken up over the
typically, it's paid at closing.
Okay.
And it's paid, in full at closing. However, for buyers, they can pay monthly as well.
Okay. So whenever you're looking at that, do you have, what's covered? How do they know what's covered and what they're getting for this or that price?
Most definitely. So what will happen through the real estate process is that, typically the sellers and buyers are working with realtors such as yourself, and they'll be provided with information.
Okay.
So they will be provided with, literature is for the warranty, the brochure. Okay. They'll have the plans and information available. Okay. So on these pamphlets, they do list what we have available. We have 3 different levels of coverage. Our base plan covers the major systems. So things like the HVAC system, electrical, water heater, plumbing, all those vital systems in the home, that's our base package.
Okay.
A tier above that is our Shield Plus. It's going to cover appliances as well. Okay. So refrigerator, washer, dryer, built-in microwave oven, stove, those type things are covered.
Okay.
And then we have a Shield Complete, which we call a top tier package. Covers all those items plus unlimited Freon for the HVAC system. And that's a big deal.
That is a big deal.
Also things like garage door opener, ceiling fans, those types of things. So we have a array of different products and plans they can choose from.
Okay, so it gives them different options.
Exactly.
Based on the house as well as their budget.
Right.
That makes sense. That makes perfect sense. So do you have to do anything before it's enrolled in terms of, home inspections, or is there any kind of somebody that comes out and does a survey of the property or anything like that?
Not at all. We try to keep the process as seamless, as we can. Make it easier for the realtor and client. So no inspection is needed whatsoever to get the warranty enrolled.
Okay. So what if something breaks or that it needs a repair? How does the claim process work?
It's very simple. There are a couple different ways that clients can do that. We always encourage clients to go online to our website, which is ahs.com, to create their own homeowner portal where they can create a profile there, and they can place their claims there directly, or they can just call them in to a toll-free number, which is 800-776-4663.
Okay. And then how quickly, because obviously we talked about HVAC and Freon, and we know how this heat can be in the South. So how quickly do things happen? And are we talking, 24 hours, 72 hours, a week? Right. What's the general time frame or what homeowner can expect?
Right. And it's a great question because we always want to set proper expectations, right, from the beginning. So what it is we do have a 48-hour guideline. Okay. When dispatches are placed and that claim is set in motion, we give our vendors within 24 hours to contact the homeowner to schedule the actual appointment. Okay. The homeowner can also contact the vendor directly to get that done as well. But we do allow our vendors 48 hours to actually schedule and book that appointment. Okay. So again, it's depending on peak season and what their call volume is. It could be about 3 business days, or 4 even at the latest. But if we get down to the point where, there's emergency situations involved, we have medically, ill residents in the home, or if we have people who just need faster service, again, for medical reasons, or elderly patients involved in residents, it's important that we get them out soon. So with that, we do have different things in place to get faster, expedited service. Okay. But typically within 48 hours to get that booked.
Okay, that's very reasonable, very reasonable. Because I know if people call themselves, they can't always expect that. Right. Exactly. If they were going about it themselves. So, if I have a dispute regarding a claim, how would I go about getting that resolved?
Contact Ashley Perdue.
There it is.
Reach out to me because I'm your resource, not only for your clients, Antonio, but for you as well. I'm here for all of you guys. So if anything happens and something needs to be escalated, just contact me directly. Okay. And that's information that agents can give their clients is my card. So. Okay. Yeah. Okay.
So while you mention it, you want to go ahead and tell them your contact information?
Yeah, sure. My phone number is 803-409-9988. And my email address is ashley.perdue@ahs.com.
Thank you. Now, obviously, we work a lot with American Home Shield here. So what if they already have a warranty with another company? Can they still come over and switch to American Home Shield?
They can always switch over. Okay. But it is a matter of timing as far as the different plans that we have in department. So for real estate customers, specifically for Coldwell Banker customers, they have like a 90-day time frame from closing to get it switched over to us to take advantage of the Coldwell Banker rates and plans. Okay. But if it's outside of that, that's okay too, because we still, want to have them, as a customer, as a homeowner. We want to take care of them, so they can still cross over anytime, so that won't be a problem.
Okay, awesome. So as a homeowner, what are my responsibilities in terms of making sure that I'm doing what I need to for American Home Shield point of view, so that everything is seamless and smooth? Should I have any issues any repair issues that are needed?
That is another great question, Antonio, and I'm glad that you asked that, because as a homeowner, what we do, once the home closes, we send out a copy of the actual contract agreement. Okay. It specifies what's covered and what's not covered on their plan. So once that package gets sent out, normally around 10 business days after closing, the responsibility of the homeowner is to get that package, just review it, even if you're not reading it word from word, because it is a contract. Right. But at least look over it so that you'll know where to go to find some answers. If you're questioning, wow, I wonder what's going on with my AC, it's making noises, or noise is covered by the warranty, let me look at my contract, look it over, and just take a look and see. So just knowing where to go as a resource is important. So I would definitely say keep your contract, put it in a safe place, put it with your other closing documents, and file it. That way, when you need it, you can go back and look at it. So definitely look over your contract, have clear expectations. Know the warranty does not cover everything. Right. We do have limitations and exclusions. Okay. So it's just important as a homeowner just to know what to expect. It is a good budget protection. The warranty is in place to protect your budget. You have to think of it as long as, if I didn't have a home warranty, I would be out of pocket 100% of all the repair costs.
Right.
But just know again that it's important to look over your warranty and just know what you're covered for.
Okay, thank you. Great answer. So when does coverage actually begin? Is there a waiting process that takes place, or?
Not at all. And that's something else that makes American Home Shield stand out. The warranty starts immediately for your buyer. So it starts as of the closing date, no waiting period.
Okay, awesome. And so what if they have this home warranty and then they sell their home? Is that new buyer covered, or would they have to get their own coverage?
No, the warranty is definitely transferable.
Okay.
So the seller can transfer what's left on that current policy, or we can prorate the warranty to give the buyers a full year coverage.
Okay, awesome. Now I know, obviously with the global pandemic and everything that's going on, how has COVID affected the home warranty process with everything?
Wow, what an interesting time we're in, right?
Yes.
We are in a high risk market right now because all the contingencies, these different things being waived, we're seeing that a lot of people are just not getting warranties the way that they were before. We know that sellers are not providing them. So what we've been doing is highly encouraging realtors to educate their buyers on the importance of why they should get the warranty. Because again, things will break down. And a lot of times, 1 out of 4 buyers, they will call American Home Shield with a breakdown within the first 60 days.
Wow.
So it's very important that even if the seller does not offer it, that you protect yourself as a homeowner. Because buying a home is a very big investment, and you want to make sure that your items are covered, So it's just very important. We learn a lot during this time. Just stressing the importance to buyers to protect themselves by purchasing their own warranty.
Right. Kind of like insurance. You don't need it till you need it,
exactly.
Right? Yes, exactly. Well, thank you so much. I appreciated this. I think this was very informative, and very helpful. Is there any other thing that you would like to mention or state about the process or about you, or just how they can contact you if they have any issues or questions?
Well, again, if you need anything at all, I know Antonio is here for you, but I'm also here for Antonio and his clients. So you all feel free to contact me directly. Again, my number is 803-409-9988. My email is ashley.perdue@ahs.com. I'm always happy to help.
Thank you so much, Ashley. I appreciate it. Thank you.
Thank you.
And thank you all for watching. And if you're listening on our podcast, we appreciate that as well. So I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you found it informative and knowing about the warranty process and what that is, how it's different from insurance, and what you can do to protect yourself and ultimately protect your investment and protect your pocket. So if you have any questions, of course, you can reach out to me, Antonio Newton, 803-608-2597. You have her contact information as well. And I think it went good, so we'll probably try to get her back as we get these questions coming in, because you can never be too prepared to buy a home. And so the better that we can do in educating you on the different parts of it, then the better prepared you'll be and the smoother the process. So I want to thank our guest again, Ashley. Thank you all for watching and listening. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to contact us. Thank you so much, and you have a great day.
You've been watching After Coffee with Antonio Newton of the Newton Group at Coldwell Banker. After Coffee is a hyperlocal show interviewing hyperlocal businesses and people in the greater Columbia area. After Coffee, it's love hyperlocally.